Okay. Hello, everybody. We are Team 12, the Power of Girls, and we're going to talk about pollution. Here are the team members. Avila Melissa, Banda Nevenka, Laimes Aransha, Palomino Fiorella, and Portela Rebecca. And the leader is Nevenka Banda. Next, please. Okay, we have here the table of contents. First, we're going to talk about introduction, then arguments, and then conclusion and recommendations. Okay, we're going to start with the introduction. Next, please. Okay, here we have the pollution problem. Currently, environmental pollution and the destruction of natural resources are a growing problem in society, and the discussion reaches all social groups. This is mainly due to a greater awareness of the dangers of environmental degradation for the present and future of humanity, because ultimately the very existence of humanity is at stake. Environmental problems have attracted worldwide attention, highlighting the loss of biodiversity, genetic wealth, species, and ecosystems. That is why there are many leaders who defend sustainability in the fight against climate change. Environmental leaders is not a term used only for famous people, but also for those who work every day for the fulfillment and improvement of sustainable development that help provide good living conditions to many communities. It also reduces emissions that go into the environment, as well as better waste management. Next, please.
Okay, the development. Next, please. The researchers drop out of college and take to the streets to save the planet. This movement called for civil disobedience from April 4 to 9 so that the political class act now and avoid ecocide. Not only did they wager alarming reports to be known about the future that awaits us if global warming increases slowly but steadily, they demanded that action be taken now. It is an invitation to the climate revolution because there is no possible option. This is a red alert for humanity, as their banner says, climate revolutionary will lose everything. The experts led strike and university closures in one of the largest civil disobedience campaign organization by scientists. Next, please. So what's going on? The goal of the strike is to pressure policymakers and governments around the world to listen to scientists and take a strong action to limit global warming. Every year, the strike has a different theme, and this year is a people not provide. Environmental injustice remains a major problem around the world. Global warming is affecting those who have contributed less to climate change the most. That is why environmentalists around the world have to defend us who bear the brunt of climate change. The organization that leads this movement has launched a manifest called Science Rebels. We only have to act, in which they assure that the conclusion of scientists' studies are indisputable. And where that we are experiencing the 6 mass extinction on a global scale, with dozens of species of fauna and flora disappear every day. They also recall the pollution levels are alarming from all points of view, and we know that some climate point of no return have been activated. In the last, the United Nations will fight greenwashing. Advantage is flying against climate change have been accompanied by an explosion of contaminants by cities, institutions, and companies, including oil companies. To reduce their greenhouse gas emission to net zero, these measures are often vague or ineffective and even contribute further to climate change. According to the United Nations, which is why Secretary General Antonio Guterres announced last week the creation of a group of experts that will develop standards that will try to incorporate into international regulation. Next, please.
Okay, about all the problems on the environment, we wonder what is the role of the university with environment. We believe that just like schools being institutions that educate present and future citizens, they play important role in environmental culture. First, it is to train professionals with environmental sensitivity, this can be achieved through courts. And the second is to report on the reality of environmental. Next, please. In addition to this, clubs and organizations in university are essential. Here we have some examples. The first is the Sustainable Club UCL, which is a group that encourages actions such as thoughts or volunteering to take care of the environment. There is also RUA, or Environmental University Network, which is present in various universities where they promote the conversation about the environment. Next, please. Okay, continuing with the example, we have ISEC, which is a world organization that promotes volunteering focused on contributing to the SDGs of the ONU. And finally, we have the University Social University Unit of UPSUR, which is an area that promotes projects with sustainable approach to the environment. Next.
Okay, we have three principal conclusions. First of all, pollution is a big problem in the world who attract everybody's attention. Second, scientists protest because they want to attract the authorities' attention so that the authorities can do important studies and be able to do something for the benefits of the planet. We see the scientists are angry because the authorities don't care about the planet, don't care about the warnings about the future that we can have if we don't do anything now. Finally, universities and schools have to teach their students about environment and sensibility, because education is a big one for everything. And if the students have more sensibility, we can do this world a better planet.
Okay, to conclude, I would like to give some recommendations about the topic that my partners have already explained. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the recommendations at home. Probably you have already heard about this, but actually this is a basic principle that can help us as students, human beings, to contribute with the pollution problem. So first of all, as you can see, you can recycle, reuse, and reduce the waste that you have at your home. So you can separate your trash and use different actions to take this problem. Next one, please. Second, as my partners have already explained, you can also do some actions at university, as join clubs, participate in different volunteering activities that they usually take in order to help our planet. Next one, please. And this is probably one of the main recommendations, because as human beings in the streets and in the city in general, we usually don't take action about the problems that we see. So this is a final recommendation to be part of the change and take action if you see something that is wrong and is contributing to pollution. Next one. And thanks, that's all for now.